Okay, we are back to movies. I've been kind of lax on this lately, and I'm just really trying to figure out what's going on. June is an insane month for me. Happy June again. I already said this. Whatever. Happy June, happy Pride Month. This episode is probably the big one for me. It's some of my favorite movies of all time, ever. Some of my least favorite movies of all time, ever. We're just going to go over all these films in this list of every movie I've ever seen, ever. There's a few I omitted, though, that I'm going to just mention. I'm not going to put them on screen or anything, wherever. I just want to include them and tell you about them. My favorite Martian, I don't remember seeing it at all. I don't know, I don't remember it, like, at all. Big Daddy, I just know the scene where they pee. That's it. They had squirt guns. That's what they did. It was funny. And it was a cool little tidbit that I learned as a kid. And I think that's it. Oh, Dr. Dolittle, also. Oh, was that it? Was that it? No, that's a different year. Oh, it was Dr. Dolittle, Small Soldiers, and Something About Mary. Wrong year. Sorry, everybody. Dr. Dolittle, I don't know if I saw it, even. Small Soldiers, I saw parts of it, I think, as a kid. And Something About Mary, I also saw parts of it, but it also isn't really that appropriate of a movie to talk about. Everybody knows the hair gel scene. Just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so I have 10 movies for 1998. A lot of big ones. So let's go over that. And, why is it not working? Where'd it go? It was there. Give me a sec. Strange. Usually works. Let's just delete everything and then start over. And YouTube's being stupid again. I'm just really happy with YouTube being dumb. It was fine, then something changed on YouTube, and then they just keep messing it up. Which is a bummer. Alright, cool. It works now. Don't know why it didn't work. Darn internet. The really stupid internet. Kind of annoyed by it, but here we go. So, first up is The Parent Trap. I don't remember this movie that much at all. Honestly, not a big fan of it. Lindsay Lohan was fine in this. I think Dennis Quaid was in this movie. I don't know who else was in it. They did a good job with the two kids. Not much to say, really. Moving on. Ants! 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 Yeah, Ant-Man. No, Ants from Woody Allen, who apparently people don't like anymore. He got canceled or something. But whatever. It's an okay movie. It's like DreamWorks is like, we gotta have Bug's Life. We're gonna make ants. I don't like it that much. I think I watched it on tape a lot as a kid. Other than that, it was just okay. I don't know if I was into Bugs or not. I was just into animated movies and stuff. And I have a bunch of VHS tapes. There's so many VHS tapes we have. It's crazy how much we have. It's nuts. I have my whole Disney collection all like plotted out in boxes. Woody Allen's in this movie. I think Christopher Walken's in this one. Gene Hackman also, who recently passed, is in this too. Why is Gene Hackman in so many of these? I don't know. It's more war and soldier oriented. There's giant evil termites. I'm already bored by this movie. It's okay. Rugrats the movie was the first intro of Dill to the series. I used to love Rugrats. Rugrats is basically about these children, these toddlers, these infants that go on adventures in their minds. But in this movie, it's real, apparently, which is pretty cool. They go on these fantastical adventures through, like, different places and everything. And the adults are having some kind of meltdown about, like, taxes or bills or, like, trying to make a cake or something stupid. I like the adult plots better than the kid plots for Rugrats, but yeah, this was, like, pretty good. I actually liked it a lot. There's a lot of kind of, not depth, but there's good character growth and development. Because they have a new baby and they're trying to figure out how to, just be with the baby, and the baby keeps crying and he tries to get rid of the baby, and then Dill's the baby's name, and Dill like just keeps crying, and Tommy was gonna sacrifice the deal to the monkeys. There were monkeys in the forest, and he had banana mix or something. It was pretty well plotted, honestly. Klasky Shootboat does a great job with this. I really think they did a great job with this movie. Tim Curry was in it for a little bit. There's a funny little meme scene where he makes all the kids' names wrong or whatever, and just to confuse people. And they drive a Reptar wagon, and Reptar is awesome. Dinosaurs are awesome. Yeah. So basically, this is pretty cool. I honestly liked it a lot. It was a good movie. It's a good movie. Mulan! The original one, not the remake. This was good. Very nice empowerment movie. Good message about, being yourself and doing what you can and being strong. And heck yeah, it's awesome. I really like this one a lot. Eddie Murphy was funny in it. Oh gosh, James Hong. He's awesome in this movie. I love James Hong. Any James Hong is good for me. I'm cool with it. I really like this one. The villain is kind of lackluster, Shan Yu. Honestly, I wrote about all this like years ago in my website. Check it out if you want. But I just find Mulan to be a really good movie. Not my favorite Disney movie. It's like mid to good, but not like great or amazing or anything. It's just like sort of middle to higher tier for me. I really liked it though. They did a great job with all the backgrounds and all the animations. Comedy's pretty funny. It's a great movie. Like good movie. It's a good to great movie, kind of. Yeah, it's good. Bug's Life. More CG. It's pretty good. It's better than Ants by a long shot. Darn DreamWorks. But yeah, just Bug's Life is really nice. I like this movie a lot, actually. It's a really good not one of those believe in yourself kind of things. Not one of those you can't do it, and we're gonna do it, and then the protagonist does it, and they win in the end. Kevin Spacey's in this one, and he has a great role as the villain. Garbage personality aside, he's one of those actors who I think is better at villains after being canceled than being. Yeah, it's like because you could see him in that role, and it works well for that. But this is a good movie. The cast is pretty good. I forgot who was really in it a lot. Ratzenberger plays a flea. It's pretty funny. A lot of clever things are done with this movie with the whole human aspect to it without having humans in the plot. That's what I liked about this versus Ants. You have humans and ants that directly affect the plot, and the humans in Bug's Life do not really directly affect the plot. It's pretty cool. I like how Bug's Life did their stuff. Great job. Great job. It isn't the best Pixar movie at all, but it's still pretty good for what it is. I had an obsession with this movie. I loved this movie. We need more medieval junk. I miss medieval stuff. Like medieval stuff, pirates, like cavemen, ninjas. We need more of that. We need more of that stuff in the world. So Quest for Camelot is about a girl named Kaylee. How do I know all this? Anyways, a girl named Kaylee who's like a stable girl or something who's working at, I don't know, she works for, I forgot what she does actually. But her name's Kaylee, and she had a farm or whatever, and she's going out to do something, I forget. Why is she going? Does she find the sword? I forget. No, her town gets accosted by this guy named Ruber, who's part of the Knights of like the Round Table, and Ruber like offs her dad, so now she has to go on a quest to like regain her honor or whatever, or something like that, or save the day. I forget why. She meets a blind guy named Garrett. The music in this one is phenomenal. Like, man, it's tearing me up like kind of while I'm like thinking about it. But this movie is goated, I gotta say. Even though it's like somewhat garbage script, the songs in it are incredible, and the animation is really good actually. The character designs are awesome. Like the villain Ruber has this pit of like magic stuff, and he just pushes his bad guys and their weapons into it, and they come out like this one guy has like the chains for arms and like maces for hands. Another one has like axes for hands and an axe for a head or something. And then there's a chicken with an axe for a beak, and it's so dumb, but I love it. And he's like, "Do you want to get clucky? Like it's Dirty Harry." I haven't seen that movie, by the way. I gotta watch that. But this movie's pretty good. Gary Oldman eats the scenery alive. The ogre's butt is a phenomenal line. I think this and Tiptoes is his best role. I haven't seen Tiptoes yet either. But I'm just a big fan of this movie. I really love it. Oh god, they have Eric Idle and Mickey Rooney? No. Yeah, no. Potato Head. Don Rickles. They have Don Rickles and Eric Idle playing a two-headed dragon. This movie's insane. I love it. I love how just nuts it can be. It's like they throw every idea at the wall to see what sticks, and it lands every time. It's kind of like I was watching a video on Freakazoid yesterday, and how wacky that show was, and they just didn't care. This is that movie. It isn't like as nuts, but the concepts are crazy, even though everyone treats it seriously, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they make this little ragtag band team of characters. Like Merlin's in it, and like the coolest part about it is like Ruber like uses the magic on himself and fuses Excalibur to his own arm, and that's like the coolest thing ever. Like not just holding a sword, but having the sword be like a part of you. It was nuts. It was really, really cool. Just the whole movie conceptually was great, but like the execution kind of faltered in a lot of places here and there. But I respect the heck out of this movie for existing. Great job. Really great job. This movie makes me cry. I cry a lot when I watch sad movies. It's a thing. But Life is Beautiful is an Italian film about a man and his son. How do I put this lightly? They're Jewish in Germany in the 1940s, late 30s. Yeah. They go to camp, and I'm trying to say that as light as possible, so censorship. But I'm really just like, gosh. The ending rips your heart out. My God. It's such a good movie, and it's so fun in a weird way, because he's trying to make the horrors of this time period and what they're going through right now. He's trying to make it as light as possible for his child. And it's just so heartbreaking to watch. And I don't really know if I want to talk more about it. But I just remember this movie was amazing, and I loved it. I think I cried. I know I cried. But yeah. One of the biggest atrocities man committed to man. And they made it beautiful. Life is beautiful. Did a really great job. And this is Roberto Benigni, by the way, who did a Pinocchio movie a couple years later, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I put it on the list or not, but this movie is phenomenal. I love it. It's just hard to talk about. Truman Show, okay. Lighter fare. Truman Show is about a guy who has been filmed his entire life, and they've built a domed town, a domed seaside town to keep him in, and they give him a fear of water. And Ed Harris, of course, is the guy behind the guy, because when isn't he? But it's about this megalomaniac director who is pulling the strings on everyone to try to make this show happen. And it's been going on for decades now. It's so nuts. Just watching what Truman does. It's crazy. And Truman's played by Jim Carrey in my favorite role of his ever. Ever. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eggman fans. This one's awesome. I love this one. Because you slowly see him realize that his life has been a lie this entire time. And you see him try to break the mold of what the show doesn't want him to do. And the ending is awesome. I love the ending. Smite me, oh mighty smiter indeed. But yeah. And that last shot of him on the stairs is brilliant also. This whole movie is just basically perfect. I think it's awesome. It's one of the great movies of the late 90s. And I really just enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. It was great to watch him, be serious, but also be a little silly. But I really appreciate the restrained Jim Carrey more than the wacky Jim Carrey, because you see in this movie, I don't see Jim Carrey so much as the character. Where like Jack Nicholson, for instance, I see Jack everywhere because he puts his stamp on everything he does, and I just appreciate Jim more in this role because he does a better job of blending into his character rather than having his character blend into him, you know. But I really found this movie to be awesome. It's a wild ride. It's very fun though. I loved it. Prince of Egypt is a great retelling of the book of Exodus around kind of like biblical times when it's an animated movie by DreamWorks, way better than like Ants. Way better than Ants. Just yeah. Way better than Ants. Prince of Egypt is about Moses and oh my gosh, who's the name of the emperor guy? The Pharaoh. Moses and the guy who turns out Ramses, who turns out to be Pharaoh, and Moses really just is trying to help his people and be a good person, and Ramses is really just trying to take over everything and have slaves build monuments to him, and Moses really just wants just goodness and peace, and it's this great struggle between brothers about who is right and who is wrong, and he meets God in the burning bush, and the parting of the water, all the stuff you've heard from the stories is really great. The animation's gorgeous, the songs are phenomenal. I really love the songs, and just everything about this movie is just. Has it been a play? I don't know if this has been a play or not, but I feel like this could have. Darn power supply issues. Yeah, whenever I have my power plugged in, I don't know. It really bugs me if I have it plugged in and when my mic, starts to not want to work or at least hum, and that's stupid. That's really dumb. But anyways, Prince of Egypt is a great movie. It's excellent and just beautiful. I really love this one and respect the heck out of it. They did a great job. But it's not number one. This is my favorite movie of all time. Ever. Bar none. Nothing can come close to it. Nothing at all. I love this movie. It is the best. And I don't know how to describe it other than say, watch it. Just watch this movie. If you don't understand the movie, watch it again. It's one of those movies you kind of have to Stockholm Syndrome yourself, where it's like, it isn't a bad movie, but it's a movie you have to get on multiple viewings, and it gets better the more you watch it. It's like a fine wine or an aged cheese or just something else that's, it's so good. Or like an old game. The Big Lebowski is about this man called the Dude, named Jeffrey Lebowski, who gets attacked by two guys in his house after a night of bowling. And they think he's another guy named Jeffrey Lebowski. So the Dude goes to the Big Lebowski's house and tries to figure out what's going on. And, because they peed on his rug, man. Peed on that rug. Peed on that rug. But they peed on his rug. He's trying to get his rug back. And what happens from here is it spirals into this big, like, almost film noir kind of movie with this stoner from Malibu, or from the Valley in California, and it is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It's also incredibly poignant, and it has a great soundtrack. The casting is incredible. Jeff Bridges is phenomenal as the Dude. John Goodman steals the show as Walter Sobchak. Steve Buscemi is awesome as Donnie. Philip Seymour Hoffman kills it. He kills it in his role as Brant. I love him in this movie. And the rest of the cast is just awesome as well. Just the whole movie is perfect. And it has this huge cult following that I really want to go to Lebowski Fest some year. I would love to. It'd be an honor. there's any takeaway from this, the dude abides. Dude abides, man. But yeah, this is my favorite movie ever, and my favorite movie of 1998. And with that, we go to 1999. Party like it's. I don't remember this movie that much. Yeah, I don't know. It's Christopher Lloyd in a spacesuit running around for 2 hours. Pass, I guess. I saw this like once at Blockbuster. Big Daddy. Oh yeah, I was talking about that one. This is the only scene I remember where they're peeing. That's it. I don't remember anything else about it. I think he's the father trying to get custody of his son. Actually, it came out this month, years ago. A couple days before my birthday, too. I don't remember much about it. I think Sandler was okay in this one. Not a big Sandler fan, honestly. We'll get to more movies with him. Elmo in Grouchland. I remember that. That's all I remember from this movie. I watched a review on it a little bit ago. What's his name? Mandy Patinkin's in it. He's great. I love Mandy Patinkin. Really great actor. The puppetry is good in this movie. The review I watched was pretty fun. I think it was a Nostalgia Critic or something, just to quickly get myself up to speed on this one. The environments are pretty okay. It's another kind of Muppet, Sesame Street puppet kind of thing. You appreciate the artistry, but there isn't much substance, and that's kind of a shame, because you wish there was more. It's cute, but kid fare, I hate to say. I watched this a lot, along with The Black Cauldron on VHS for some reason at my friend's house. I don't know why. I don't know why. I remember playing Crash Bandicoot at their house too. It was pretty fun. On the PlayStation, not the PS2, but the PlayStation itself. It's basically the adaptation of the King and I. That's all I gotta say. A woman tries to teach this king from an Asian empire to be a nice person. That's kind of it. There's villains trying to plot and take over the kingdom, and that's basically it. Not much else to say other than that it's another kind of kid fair movie. Slightly more substance. I think Getting to Know You is burned into my brain from this movie. Not even from the actual play, but yeah, it's a good one. It's one of those like offshoots, I think. God, who did it? Warner Brothers. I can see the little tiny Bugs Bunny in the corner. Yeah, Warner Brothers did it. It's good. Let's talk about this one. Duel of Fates is great. This poster is phenomenal. I really love it. Everything else kind of sucks. Everything else kind of sucks. And I hate to say that, because, dang it, there's a lot of artistry put in this movie. Because I really respect the Star Wars movies for their art. Because they do a great job with what they make and what they create, because there's a real vision behind it all. A real insane vision of George Lucas. As in, not like it's wrong, more like, how do you do all this? How do you plan on doing all this? It's okay. Jake Lloyd got a lot of trash in his life after this movie. It's a bummer. I think Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan did a great job in this one. I like the Obi-Wan show. That was pretty cool. That was a good show. This movie is not too great. I like the design for Watto, Sebulba. I actually was going to get one of the planet things for Galactus from Lego, but I'm like, nah. By the way, that's coming out tomorrow, so Galactus Lego teaser. But yeah, it's an okay movie. I think on retrospect and rewatch, you might like it better. I don't know. Don't like Matthew Broderick. Why they show the claw, and I don't remember this movie at all. I remember there was one thing about it that I remember, I think, where the claw guy, Dr. Claw or whatever, parachutes into a car. That was a pretty cool effect. I don't like how they showed him, though. It would have been great if they had him, like, you know, in the background and then had a henchman or something. I think the sequel changed that or whatever and made him where he wasn't seen. It's just dumb. It's dumb kid fare. I don't know why you'd put Matthew Broderick in here. You need somebody with, like, the Don Adams voice. Go, go, Gadget! Wowzers! Whoa, Chief! I'm tired. I don't care enough about the movie to do a good impersonation. Well, maybe I'll try. Wowzers, Chief! This movie's terrible! Oh, it's horrible! Who do I sound like? Oh, it's what's his name? To be determined from Gravity Falls. I'm covered in rashes. Nah, but it's all right. Yeah, how's it going? Gosh, I'm just so over this movie. I'm just gonna. I don't care. I should put this lower, honestly. I have nothing to say about it. Doug's first movie, they find a swamp creature and they have to hide it in their house. It's like a long episode of the show. I don't remember anything about it other than the swamp creature's design when it's first revealed. I watched this in a theater. Remember those? Remember those? Theaters. But yeah, Doug was an okay show. How do I describe this show? It's a young man going through his life. It's a slice of life show with a lot of fantasy sequences. He had a lot of fantasy sequences. He had a journal. He's voiced by Billy West. His sister was pretty funny. He has a teal best friend, and his bully is green, and all the characters have different colors. And Mr. Dink, oh Douglas, we're gonna go to have some cool things, Douglas. We're gonna buy Thor, and we're gonna go make a bunch of nuclear weapons, Douglas. We're gonna take over all of Australia, Douglas. We're gonna take over Greenland, Douglas. Yeah, Mr. Dink was great. I don't know anything else about the whole, thing. We're all just lines being drawn, Douglas. We're all just lines being drawn. Just lines and colors being drawn, Douglas. Why am I purple? I don't know, Douglas. But yeah, that's it. Man, I just... Why is it such a blur for me? This movie is pretty good. Bicentennial Man. It's about a robot who wants to be a human and slowly turns into Robin Williams. Oh, we're going to the robot land. We're going to be all robots here. I am just so unenthused by the movies I've watched. I don't remember any of these, honestly. Bye-bye, sweetheart. I remember that line from this movie. It was cute. I think he outlasted and outlived everybody, which was pretty neat. It was a pretty good movie about what it means to be human. I kind of like that kind of heart in a movie. Robin did a great job. The robot looks really cool, actually. And nothing much else to say other than it's a good fable. I like those. This movie, they kind of boil down to one simple thing. That's it. Stuart Little. Probably should have put this below that, but whatever. It's about a mouse being adopted into a family. The visual of a mouse in a human bed is hysterical to me. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so funny. Yet it's funny. I don't know. It's just cute. and weird. It reminds me of The Borrower. I like that. I think it's why I like Pikmin too. Pikmin also, the series, because like really small things, like in big worlds, it's pretty cool. It's like, don't create a world, just make a small character for a big world. I don't really have much else to say. I think Michael J. Fox was Stuart Little, and that was pretty cool. I hope his Parkinson's is doing okay now or whatever, but I'm glad he's okay, at least. This is a pretty good movie. I think Nathan Lane played the cat. Honestly, just a weird, cute little movie. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Wrong movie. Gosh, I haven't seen Matrix in years. It was good. The effects are really cool. Mr. Anderson. Hugo Weaving's great as the villain. He actually collects action figures of his characters in movies, which is pretty cool. Lawrence Fishburne's in this one. The whole cast is pretty good in this, honestly. I don't remember that much. I'm very tired today. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on today, but it's a really off day for me. But yeah, Matrix is pretty lit. It's a great movie with a lot of cool effects. It's really weird, too. And it's awesome, though. It's just like challenging reality and all that. I'm pretty arbitrarily just ranking things here. But it's a good movie. It's cool. Great effects, by the way. That whole spin around the person effect, that came from this. This is a cool movie, and if you know the twist, it's interesting watching what happens within it. It's about a young boy that sees dead people. And it's also about Bruce Willis, who can't connect with his wife. And it's about figuring out what the heck is going on in this movie. And it's pretty cool, actually. I like this one pretty much. A lot. It's good. Bruce Willis is some solid acting in this. I think Haley Joel Osment's in it, and he did a great job. And I just think it was a pretty cool movie. And yeah, just getting up to the point where the twist is revealed. I like the set design too. There's like one of those houses where there's a door underneath the stairs, and it's pretty neat. So yeah, Sixth Sense is pretty cool. Good movie. See, I don't know if we can really talk about this movie, but well, actually no, because of spoilers. But this is a great movie. I really think it's awesome. The camera work is really snappy and choppy and fun. It's very like weird, and there's another twist to this that's pretty cool. And it doesn't make sense that much. Helena Bonham Carter's in it. There's a lot of weird, horrible dialogue in a way. Robert Paulson's in this in name only because they say his name is Robert Paulson, and they keep doing that. It's about this guy that starts this like cult club about fighting, and it's really weird and pretty funny in a way. And I just respect this movie a lot for just being itself. It's also really wildly anarchic. It's a lot of anarchy in it, and it's just very weird. Edward Norton does a great job. Brad Pitt does a great job. It's a solid movie, and it's very fun and interesting. It's just intriguing. I like it. I love this movie. I watched this at like one of the hotels near Disneyland when we were at Disneyland or something. I think I watched this and then one of the Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Timmy Power Hours, the third one I think, with the villain Shirley or whatever. Do those count? Should I put them in this list? Anyways, Blast from the Past is about a young man and his family who in the 50s are their family. There's a nuclear raid strike thing, sirens and whatever, and they go into their bunker where they have supplies for 50 years. Already, they just has me laughing. So they go into their bunker which has supplies for 50 years or so, and they live out their lives in that bunker. They teach their son they teach your son as he grows up into a young man how to ride a bike and how to exist, and they have all these old recordings of old shows they keep watching over and over for years. And finally, they come out of the bunker, and it's like nothing happened. There's no raid. It's present times, and this guy has to sort of learn how to acclimate in real life. But man, is it funny, and man, is it weird, because there's eventually this cult out of the bunker where it was. And it's so great. It's such a weird movie. Christopher Walken's in it. Brendan Fraser's in it. Alicia Silverstone's in it. I forgot who played the mom. But it's just a great cast, and it's a fun premise. I really love movies with weird premises like this one. And it's just fun. It's just a fun little movie that's pretty cleverly done. It's strange, it's odd, it's cool. It's kind of everything. Yeah. I love the design of the bunker, too, with the whole aisles and shelves of provisions and movies and stuff. And it's great. I just like this whole thing a lot. Toy Story 2 was really good also. The follow-up to Toy Story 1. I honestly think 3 is the best. And this one's pretty good, too. I think it's like the next best one than 3 for me. I just really liked it. I love the side characters in this one. Al is great. Zurg's in this one. He's really cool. There's a penguin named Wheezy. I love penguins. Penguins are awesome. And I just find this to be a really cool movie. It's really good. It's all about legacy and trying to be better than yourself. Try to be better than your past in a way. And do you want to choose your friends or do you want to choose your legacy? And that's what it boils down to. It's pretty cool, Woody does a great job in this movie. Buzz is funny. There's a second Buzz in this one, of course. I feel like once he started not doing two Buzzes, when it went downhill, because having two Buzzes is funny. Or at least having a different version of Buzz. That might be it. I don't know. But, yeah, Buzz with the belt was pretty cool. I do like how this one, like a lot of just jokes in the first, came back again. Jesse and Stinky Pete and Bullseye were great too. All good characters. They had Barbies in this one for the first time because Mattel was like, well, we should probably, this movie's getting pretty big. We should, put our characters in it. I think this movie almost got lost to time. until one of the animators did work from home and just like discovered that they had all the copies and the files at home after a deletion at the Walt Disney Company or Pixar, and they just brought their files from home back to Pixar and fixed everything, which is pretty neat. So yeah, Toy Story 3 might have happened if Toy Story 2 wasn't saved, so yeah. The Iron Giant. This is a great movie. I love the Brad Bird art style as it kind of comes out into 2D. Then Incredibles, you see it in 3D, but this is really good too. Character designs are really nice in this one. The Iron Giant is really cool. It's a blend of, I think, CG and 2D. And it's just awesome watching this little boy, a boy and his giant, which is kind of cool. It's awesome. It's an awesome movie. I really love this kind of thing. The giant robots, I love giant robots, and the story behind this one is wonderful. The guy who plays, oh gosh, what's his name? Not Kent Brockman. It's a Simpsons thing, but the guy, Mansley, whatever his name's Mansley. Where's the giant Mansley? Where's the giant Mansley? But yeah, Mansley is a pretty great character, a very slime ball character. The giant himself is awesome, especially in the third act. It's really cool, and gets you kind of teared up a little bit, you know. And how the little boy Hogarth teaches the giant to do stuff. Dean's pretty cool, the guy that owns the junkyard, where the giant just keeps eating scrap metal. It's pretty fun. But this movie is just a really great lesson on just being a good person. That's all. That's all you need. Simple. I love it. I love this movie. Tarzan's awesome. This one's great. It has a lot of great lessons, a lot of great characters. Just, oh man. So, it starts off with not even Tarzan. These two people have to, they escape a shipwreck onto an island and build a home for themselves and have a child. And then they are brutally, like, destroyed by a leopard. And this female gorilla finds the baby and raises it as her own. And this is Tarzan, who they raise to be this, the 3D deep canvas. He's like surfing, it's like he's surfing and swinging through the vines. It's really cool. Just seeing all that is awesome. The animation's gorgeous in this one. The songs are great by Phil Collins. Everyone's like, oh, I don't like Phil Collins. And I'm like, no. This is good. I really like this a lot. Where the music helps tell the story naturally. Instead of, their narration or exposition in a way. You get the feel of it all from the music. And Phil Collins does an excellent job at this. The cast is also really good. Tarzan is awesome. Jane is amazing. I love her in this movie. She's really great. Like, I think she qualifies as a Disney princess because she's pretty up there in my Disney, like, princess ranking or whatever, if there is one. Brian Blessed plays Clayton. He does a great job at this, too. The professor is great. He's basically the Sultan 2.0 from Aladdin, kind of. Kerchak is it's one of those movies where it's like I gotta appease dad kind of thing. And, I like that moral. It's not moral, but it's good where, the dad realizes his son was good all along. He's a good person all along. He's also a good movie about race and how to be, how to just coexist with your fellow person, your fellow sentient being. Wayne Knight's in this. Rosie O'Donnell's in this. I haven't seen Rosie O'Donnell in years. She's probably still beating up Larry when she walked up the stairs in that Curb episode. It's just a wonderful movie. Gorgeous animation. Everything about it is basically perfect. I love it. I just love it. But Office Space is number 1 for 1999. And this one is just... Man, oh God. All the characters are funny. The main character is funny. The whole bit about it is really great. It's about a guy who goes to an office and just works there and slowly... doesn't want to work there anymore, so he goes to hypnotherapy to try to, chill himself out. And he gets so chilled out, he starts changing the culture of the company. and just like he knocks down his walls of his cubicle because he doesn't like him anymore. He plays Tetris during work hours. He realizes that this company isn't really worth doing anything productive in, and just slowly changes the company workforce. Stephen Root's in this. He's great. Oh my god. Whoever plays the boss, but he's great too. The quotable lines, the funny moments, and the ending is awesome. I love the ending to this one. It is such a funny movie, and it's so low-key and chill. I love that kind of thing, where a movie doesn't have to scream at you to get a joke. Instead, it just waits until you understand, and it's so clever. It understands its audience. It's also done by Mike Judge, who did King of the Hill and Idiocracy. But this movie is just awesome. I really love it, and it's incredibly funny. It's just perfect. So the 2000s, did I do this right actually? Did I have my... I think this one should be higher up or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Nope. Yeah, no. 100 Yeah, I remember this one being inferior to the first, that's all. I remember nothing about it. Just, it's another one. Kind of boring. Yawn. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't care. Thomas and the Magic Railroad has the best character in the Thomas world, and that's Diesel. Fight me in the comments. He has a claw on his head that can, like, clamp and glomp, and... Gosh, that's cool. He's the only guy with, like, a hand or an arm that isn't just, like, a walking, talking, like, rolling head. It adds a little bit of dimension to the characters, and he falls off a bridge, and... I forgot who else is in this movie. Peter Fonda's in this movie? Baldwin was in this! Oh god, Alec Baldwin is in this. Less said, the better. But yeah, I just remember Diesel being an awesome villain. That's it. Oh, we kidnap Moose and Squirrel. Yes, we kidnap Moose and Squirrel. We do that, yes. Rocky and Bullwinkle was weird. I don't get why it was made. It's one of those cartoons where it just goes on and on. There's no point. Peabody and Sherman's better, though, I gotta say. I never seen that movie, but I feel like it's better. I think Ty Burrell does the voice of Peabody. Anyways, this movie's trash. I think it was funny and fun for the actors to do. Rene Russo's in this? What? De Niro's in it as Fearless Leader. And Jason Alexander plays... oh god, what's his name? Boris. Boris and Natasha. Yeah. It's just an old send-up of a cartoon from years ago that I don't think anybody really liked or watched. I think June Foray was in this still as Rocky, and I forgot who played Bullwinkle. They did a good job, but it's one of those movies where you bring a anime character into live action and you know what happens. Thankfully, Sonic fixed that. Thankfully, Sonic fixed that. But yeah, long ways away from that. 20 years. Like 20 years away from that. Let's keep that in mind. The Grinch. I don't like it. It's too caustic, too abrasive, too weird. Like, mistletoe above the butt, really? Are you serious? Like, the makeup is the only good part about this movie, and Jim Carrey's performance alone, but when you bring in all the other characters, like the Who's or whatever, you lose me. The makeup, he actually got to go through, like, CIA torture in order to, like, just get a grip on his sanity when he was getting made up with this. But I really think this should have been animated, and I haven't seen the animated one yet. But yeah, this and Cat in the Hat, which I haven't seen, destroyed any way for live action Dr. Seuss material. I really just don't care about this. I'm gonna move on, okay? Dinosaur sucks also. It's bland. It's like brown everywhere. You're looking at brown the whole movie. It's so annoying. The characters are okay. The action figures rock. They're dinosaurs. What do you expect? Dinosaurs are cool, but these ones are boring. The beginning sequence of this movie is the only good part about it. It's like a whole sequence following an egg, and it's really well done. but the rest of the movie is kind of boring. All the animals talk, and yeah, God, I'm just bored with it. Rugrats in Paris, the movie. There's a fight between a giant snail and a giant reptar. That was pretty cool. There's also some crazy lady trying to marry Chucky's dad. And they're in Paris. I forgot a lot about the movie. Kimmy's in this one, I think. She's a new character. I think every movie introduces a new character aside from the Wild Thornberrys crossover. But yeah, this is good too. I think John Lithgow's in it. I'm not really sure what else is going on with this movie. I haven't seen it in years. I just remember it being pretty good. I think I watched the climax scene, the final fight on YouTube, and it was pretty cute. I still don't understand how people can expect babies to run a giant mech. I've forgotten all about the rest of the movie. Yeah. Fantasia 2000 is a very mixed bag. Very mixed bag here. Man, what do I say about this one? Rhapsody in Blue is awesome. I really love this. I think they moved a bunch of Emperor's New Groove Hello. I think they moved a bunch of Emperor's New Groove animators over to this movie for that sequence. Firebird sequence is great. I like the Flamingo sequence is really good too. Actually, a lot of the sequences are really good. Oh wait, no, it's the human parts. They brought in guest stars. They thought they could bring in guest stars. See, when you keep your focus on the animation, it's great. But the live action? Nope. Doesn't work at all. Sadly. Yeah, just not. They have Steve Martin and Penn Teller, and they have a bunch of other characters. Oh my gosh, I'm just can't even. Nope. Just nope. The animation's gorgeous. The live actors and actors are not. I love to see a cut where it just excises them. Just Thanos snaps them away. Yeah. Tigger movie's really cute. Oh, I like this one. It's really cute. So Rue wants to be like Tigger, and they're both friends and they're best friends. It's very cute. And I like friendship as a theme. I've always loved it. I love friendship. Tigger trying to find his family or something, and they get lost in the snow or whatever, and Rue gets lost, and they're trying to find Rue, and it's very cute. And he's like, I want to be like you, and he's like, oh, you already are. And it's just, oh, it's precious. It's very precious. It's very, very cute and heartwarming. Just a nice, feel-good movie. And I don't remember much about it, but I just remember feeling nice and good at the end of the movie. So, yeah, I like this one a lot. It's very well done. The animation was really cute. The snow was really good in the end. I remember the end of these movies a lot. It's weird. This one's really good. Gonna milk me? Gonna milk me, Greg? That's my De Niro. This movie's awkward. Incredibly awkward. I don't really like it that much. Not a big fan of this one. It's incredibly abrasive. The second I meet these parents, I'm running. I'm like, sorry, girlfriend, fiance. No. Not even worth. Not even worth. Yeah. The lie detector scene is crazy. The kid they got to play Ben Stiller's illegitimate son, or whatever, was really good. I don't know how they got this lookalike, but it was awesome. I don't know if he's related to him or not, but it was really cool. That was really done well. But the rest of the movie is incredibly just awkward stuff. Just really awkward comedy. I think Robert De Niro puts on a breast, and that's the only part of the movie I remember. But other than that, just too awkward for me. Why is it so high up? Yeah, it should be around below Dinosaur maybe. I mean, it was funny in some parts, but yeah. Anyways, Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run. I think my 8th birthday was Chicken Run themed, or 9th or 10th or something. But yeah, Chicken Run is awesome. Oh my god, it's like a POW camp escape movie with chickens, and Mel Gibson's in it, I think, which is funny because he got canceled. Then they got Zachary Levi to replace him in the sequel, which I haven't seen yet, and he got canceled. And then the guy that got to play Feathers McGraw got canceled, so now they're just having him. Never mind, it's a joke. Oh, is he even in this movie? That'd be awesome if he was. But oh man, I did a play when I was younger of this movie, and I was like Mrs. Tweedy. I was the witch, and I was Mrs. Tweedy. I don't know, just playing female villains was cool back then. They had really cool style, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, this is a really fun movie. It's very cute and just really clever. What Aardman does is so clever. I love it. They do a great job with all their stuff. I have so many action figures from this movie. I really should just get to selling all that stuff I don't need anymore. Chicken Run was pretty goated, though. I really loved it. When was it released? I can't even see. Oh, well. But, yeah, the whole chicken pie sequence is great. The ending is phenomenal. I love that. And just, what a wonderful little movie. I really like this a lot. It really did a great job. And Aardman, yeah. But really, Aardman, why not have the cast from this be in the sequel? That's my one complaint. Minimalism is all you need. Minimalism. I really just love this one. Tom Hanks, phenomenal. His best role. My favorite Tom Hanks role is this. It's great. Just watching him live life on this island and survive. It's pretty great. He gets in a plane crash. He swims to an island. And I think he worked for like FedEx or something. And all the packages kept washing up shore. And they were all things he could have used or he figured out how to use and make. And it was so creative and clever. And it was really great. He had to chip his... Yeah, he had to take out a bad tooth with an ice skate. That was nuts. But yeah, just the way he did things was awesome on the island and seeing how it all worked out. And how he made fire was a big celebratory moment. And just a lot of great stuff for this film. I really found it to be a wonderful movie. Castaway is awesome. Tom Hanks did a great job in it. I don't think I need to really say more because there isn't much more than just watching this man survive. It's a really great survival story, and it's wonderful. So, this has another DreamWorks versus Disney thing. You probably know what the other one is. But this movie is still really good. I love the banter. I love the characters, how they all interact. Everyone loves Chell. Zeko Khan's a great villain. The Jaguar is amazingly cool. And the two leads are great. Who is it? Like Kevin Kline and somebody else? I'm looking it up. Wait, oh. 1966 El Dorado movie. No. How about Road 2? Oh, Kenneth Branagh? You serious? What? Rosie Perez played... What? Elton John was singing, of course. What a cast. Jim Cummings, of course he's in this. Oh, yeah, like Cortez. Edward James Olmos? No, Frank... Yo, nice. Yeah, the cast is really good. Jerry Orbach? What? Yeah, okay. I should look up more casts for these movies. But I find this one to be great. It's about two con artists who try to con their way into being gods of an Incan empire, and how it's just the lesson of it doesn't matter of what you are, it's who you are, which has been a theme in my life for the past few weeks. Honestly, I gotta say, with Pride Month coming up and stuff like that, it's like just be you, just be you, be a good person. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, just be a good person. That's all you gotta do. But this is a great movie about being a good person and being a good guy. They learn that, friendship and the people around you are more important than gold. And it's just so well done. It's beautiful. The music is really great in it. There's a couple of numbers that are really nice. And it's an awesome movie that's really clever. I just think cleverness is one of the best things in movies. But when you combine funny and clever together, It's all coming together now. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yep. This is my favorite animated movie of all time. Ever. Ever. I can rewatch this endlessly. It's just perfect. Oh man. The trials this movie went through to get to theaters is nuts, but oh god. The Emperor's New Groove is the best. The memes, the lines, the quotes, the characters. I love how small of a cast it is so you could focus on the characters with a lot of screen time, you know? Oh man. Piglet's in this movie. That's great. I'm just so happy that this movie existed. I loved it. Love it. Always will love it. It's brilliant. Perfect. Man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a kid, I used to be like, oh, this needs like 15 more minutes. Just to hit that 90. Get a little more. And I'm like, no. Sorry, young me. You're wrong. No, this movie's perfect as is. It's great. God, David Spade is awesome in this movie. I don't know why people don't like him. John Goodman, again, the MVP. One of my favorite supporting actors of all time. Hope he won an Oscar. I don't know if he did. Wendy Malick plays his wife in the movie. I love Wendy Malick. She's great. She played Ida in Owl House. But the villains. The villains are why we love this movie. Eartha Kitt and Patrick Warburton is such a weird combination, but it fits so well. I love them. I just love them. It's perfect. It's just perfect. It's the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, the big cheese, whatever you want to call it. Yes. All the yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somehow, against all odds, it's the perfect pairing. They're so funny together. And it's incredible. And the end is this whole big send-up to classic Disney tropes. And it just works so well, parodying itself and breaking the fourth wall and doing all these new original things that Disney should be doing constantly. Break the mold. Break the fourth wall. Just do something that isn't part of your wheelhouse. Because around this time, I think I was getting bored with movies in general. They were all the same kind of plots. They all the same kind of tropes. They all the same kind of things. And now with this movie just destroys everything. In the best way possible. All these darn remakes. All these dumb live action CGI. I don't know what I'm fighting right now. I'm just passionate about film. Wow me. Please, please, wow me with your movies. Wow me with your stories. Wow me with your graphics. Wow me with your sound. I don't feel wowed anymore. And this movie brought some of that back. Some of that magic back. The Big Lebowski also wowed me because I didn't know where it was going. It was so weird and so funny. Wow me. Please. I hear that Disney's going back to doing some actual 2D animation. Please, Disney. Wow me. Surprise me. You know? I'm watching Star Trek now, and that show wows me. You don't know if it's going to be silly. You don't know if it's going to be funny. You don't know if it's going to be poignant. You don't know if a character's going to cry. You don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a weird kind of episode. It's going to be either you get it, or you get it and you laugh, you cry. But Twilight Zone was like that too, where you didn't know what was going to happen. Those shows wow me. This movie wows me. Disney, Warner, Sony, any other studio. Wow me. That's all I ask. It's not a tall order. It's not a big thing. All it takes is a little bit of creativity and a little outside the box thinking, which a lot of people can do easily. This movie, wow. This movie wowed me. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your viewership. If you'd like, hit subscribe. Doesn't matter to me. Like or dislike, whatever works. All I hope is that I have wowed you. Thanks again, and take care. I'll see you next time for the new millennium of film. Take care. Bye-bye.